Hello and welcome to another week of mantra and movement. My name is Susie Potter and I'm the founder of BodyWise Psychotherapy, which is a private practice in South Florida where we go beyond traditional talk therapy to offer you a body-centered and holistic approach to counseling. So if you don't know about me, I am a licensed mental health counselor, as well as a dance movement therapist and a yogi. So this class is a fusion of yoga and a little bit of inspiration coming from dance movement therapy and just somatic work overall. So welcome. Begin to settle in. Maybe grab a cushion, make sure the space is quiet, and give yourself permission to really tune into yourself and give yourself some love for the next hour. This class is all about empowering ourselves to get in tune with our voice and how that voice is connected to our movement. So it's really about expression from the heart. So in the previous classes, we have gone through each of the chakras, all the way from the root to the sacral, solar, the heart. Last week we did the throat. So today we're focusing on the third eye. The third eye is all about being able to see clearly. So today's intention is to be able to have a clear vision. What does that mean? I think it means a lot of things. It can mean to be able to see yourself clearly and honor yourself, to be able to see others clearly, and to be able to see reality clearly, but also to have a vision for the future. So let's settle in. I invite you to close the eyes and just take a couple of breaths. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. And as you breathe, notice, feel the breath, the feeling of the breath. In through your nostrils, in the back of your throat, and out the mouth. And I invite you to take a couple more breaths. And this time, let an audible sigh happen with the exhale. Let's try it together. Inhale. One more. Good. And tune into your heartbeat. And set an intention for yourself today. And we'll begin today's practice with 3 Oms. Inhale to prepare. Become aware of your sit bones as they make contact with the cushion or the ground. And just feel yourself present here and now, rooted into the earth. We'll begin with a sound and movement warm-up. Keep the eyes closed. And your next inhale, you're going to draw up the pelvic floor into your body, pulling that pelvic floor up into your body at the end. Then as you exhale, we're going to say the Bija mantra for the root chakra, which is LAM, L-A-M, LAM. And we'll do that 3 times. Let's begin. Inhale deeply, lift the pelvic floor. Hold the breath and hold the pelvic floor. Exhale, LAM. LAM. 2 more times. Inhale, lift and hold. Release, LAM. One more time on your own. Take a deep breath. In your next inhale, start to move your belly button in a big circle, activating the sacral chakra. Draw the belly button forward and draw it back into the spine. Allow yourself to flow. Breathe. With every exhale, we will recite the Bija mantra for the sacral chakra. VAM. V-A-M. We'll do this 3 times. Inhale to prepare. Keep the movement going. VAM. 2 more times. VAM. VAM. Take a deep breath and then find stillness. Nice long spine. Take a moment to just feel that stillness. Feel your sacral chakra. the next inhale, we bring our awareness to the solar plexus, above the navel, underneath the chest. As we inhale, we push through our solar plexus, push forward, arch the spine, look up. And as we exhale, we draw the solar plexus towards the spine, curve the spine to chest. Exhale. And we keep this movement going. Inhale forward. Exhale back. A wave moving through the spine, initiated by the solar plexus. And in the next exhale, we're going to recite the Bija mantra for the solar plexus. Ram. R-A-M. So let's inhale to prepare 3 times. Ram. 2 more times. Bring the spine back to a neutral position and take a deep breath. In the next breath, we bring our awareness to the heart chakra, right in the center of our chest. And this time we'll incorporate the arms. Inhale, bring the hands together in front of the heart. Exhale, open the arms wide, open the chest. Inhale, bring it back in towards the heart. And exhale, bring it out. In the next breath, we'll begin the Bija mantra for the heart with the exhale. And that's going to be Yam, Y-A-M. So let's inhale to prepare, bring the arms in. Yam. 2 more times. One more, bring the hands into the heart. Feel the heart. Let it out. Take a breath. And let the hands float down slowly back to your lap. Take another breath. And bring your awareness to your throat chakra. This time, as we inhale, we look up, lengthening the front of the throat. And as we exhale, we open the mouth and bring the chin back down. Inhale, lengthen the front of the throat. Exhale, open the mouth. In the next breath, we'll do the Bija mantra from the throat, which is Ham, H-A-M. Inhale, look up. Two more times. Inhale, lengthen. Good. Take a breath. Moving our awareness up into the third eye, today's focus. This time I invite you to bring your eyes in towards each other and then up towards the third eye. Sambhavi Mudra. And this time we're going to combine the third eye and the crown for a simple movement of a circular head roll. So as we inhale, we begin to move the head in a nice big circle. Really take your time with this, there's no rush. You can do a bigger circle or a smaller circle, whatever feels right to you. Focusing on the third eye and the crown. And in the next breath, we'll begin the Bija mantra of the third eye and crown, which is Om. Inhale to prepare, keep the head roll going. Om. Two more times. Bring the head back to a neutral position, long spine. Take a breath. Relax the shoulders. And just take a moment to feel your whole body. And bring your hands together in a prayer position. And we're going to bring our hands up to our forehead, connecting the knuckles of the thumb to our third eye, right between the brow. Close the eyes. And we're going to engage our Sambhavi Mudra of the eyes, moving our eyes in towards each other and then up towards the third eye. Hold this position of the eyes for the next few minutes. And then I invite you to engage breath of fire. It's going to be a quick exhale through the nose while pumping the navel towards the spine quickly. We're going to continue this quick breath for 3 minutes. Let's prepare by inhaling through the nose. Begin. Inhale deeply through the nose. Let it out through the mouth. Let your hands float down. Keep the eyes closed. Stabilize the breath. Stay in your experience. Focus on the third eye. We're going to further activate the third eye. We're doing 12 rounds of the Bija mantra for the third eye, which is Om. 12 Oms. I'll let you know when we have 3 rounds left. Keep the eyes open. I invite you to practice Sambhavi Mudra with the eyes. Let's inhale to prepare. Three more rounds. Let the mantra fade away. And allow yourself to see. Allow yourself to see yourself, your true potential. And without thinking too much about it, finish this statement. When I see myself, I see. What do you see? Allow those words to come. When I see myself, I see. With the eyes open, And allow a smile to grace your face. We'll transition into a brief physical warm-up and then some free flow movement. So if you have a cushion, remove the cushion. And let's transition to a tabletop position. Put those hands flat on the mat. So that you can feel grounded and stable. And we'll just take cat-cow. Inhale, arch the spine, look up. Exhale, curve the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, look up. Exhale, down. 2 more. Inhale, look up. Exhale, down. Last one, make it count. Exhale, down. Good. Bring the feet together, knees wider than hip distance apart. Shift the hips back towards the feet. Bring the forehead to the mat. Child's pose. Take a few breaths here. Bring the hands back towards your body. Bring the knees back, hip distance apart, as well as the feet. And then wiggle it out in this tabletop position. Do whatever feels right. And let's bring the knees together, feet together. Sit back on our heels and just inhale. Bring the arms above the head. Exhale down to the heart. Inhale, open the arms to cactus. Exhale, bring them out in front of you. Curve the spine. Inhale, interlace the fingers. Flip the palms forward. Bring them up. Exhale, roll them down. Good. Wonderful. Bring yourself up to a standing position, maybe a forward fold. Let your head hang a little bit. Keep a slight bend in the knees. Feet are flat on the ground. And just let your head hang. Breathe. Loosening the spine. Releasing that tension in the back of the neck. And now let us transition to a standing position. So if you have to remove any items out of the way to create space, let's do that now. Wonderful. So let's start by just walking around the room and getting comfortable with the space. Feel your feet on the ground with every step that you take. Then bring your awareness to your hips. Notice how they feel. Find a place to stand. Really ground through your feet. And just start swaying the hips side to side. I want you to imagine that there are mirrors on each hip and that you want to shine and reflect light with your hips. So take a moment to just play with that. Moving through the space with your hips. Creating light, reflecting light. Can you shine the light up towards the sky? Can you shine the light down, all around you? And then moving that awareness up to the solar plexus. And if you had the ability to draw or paint figures in the air with your solar plexus, what would that look like? Allow yourself to explore and be creative. Allow yourself to visualize. And moving up into the heart and the arms. Notice what it feels like now to be able to incorporate the arms. And if we had the ability to paint through the air, what would you do? What would you paint? What colors do you see? Let's try focusing on the shoulders. Directing movement only with our shoulders. And then maybe the elbows. And then finally the hands. Play with different levels. There's the lower level, the middle level, and the upper level. Can you incorporate all three? And then bring your awareness to your head. Imagine that right in your third eye, there's a paintbrush. Direct the movement with your head. Let your head be the initiator for every movement that you do. Notice if your eyes are open or closed. Can you slow the movement down? Can you speed it up? then find a pace that feels right to you. And then letting that go, shaking it out. And coming back to a still position, feet in parallel. Bring awareness to the right side of your body. The right foot, leg, hip, arm. The right side of your face. And what would it be like to only move this side of the body? Play with that. And bring it back to stillness. Shake it out. And notice the left side of the body. The left foot, knee, hip, arm, face. And again, what is it like to play with just the left side? Good. Bring it back to center. Shake it out. And then notice the lower half of the body. If you leave the upper body completely still, what is it like to move just the legs? Just the lower half. Come to stillness, shake it out, take a breath. Now noticing the upper half of the body. Can you leave the legs still and only move the upper body? And let it go. Take a breath. And now incorporate the whole entire body. Right side, left side, upper half, lower half. Moving the body authentically in whatever way feels right to you. Trust the body. Allow yourself to move freely. Breathe. Exploring space. Lots of space. A little bit of space. And as you explore, I invite you to find a simple gesture. Maybe something you've been repeating. Something that feels right to you. And I invite you to just repeat that same gesture over and over. Stay with it. Repeat that movement. Notice what it feels like to do this movement. Stay with it. Can you slow it down? Can you speed it up? And see if there's a word or a phrase that comes up as you do this movement. And bring this movement to a standstill. Find a final pose. Take a breath. And we'll transition back to a seated position. And I invite you to take a moment to write down the movement that came up for you and what it meant. Or just the phrase. Maybe you don't know what it means, and that's okay. There's no need to know. And the final thing that we will do today is that we will recite one final mantra 3 times. And this is the Gayatri mantra. So, let me see. So it's right here in the chat. I'm not sure if you can see it. I think you can. But it's right here in the bottom. Gayatri mantra. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Vareni Yam Bargo Deva Syadi Mahi Tiyo Yona Prachodayat. So we're going to recite it 3 times. Just feel free to jump in. It doesn't have to be perfect. If you mess up those syllables, it doesn't matter. Just take a nice deep breath. Let's take it together. Inhale. And let the sounds come from your heart. Okay. Join in when you're ready. Inhale to prepare. Om Bhurбhuva Swaha Tat Savitur Vareniyam Bargo Devasya Dhimaha Tiyo Yona prachodaya. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimaha Diyo Yona Prachodaya. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimaha Diyo Yona Prachodaya. Take a breath and just stay in your experience. Blink the eyes open. Allow a smile to grace your face. See yourself fully. See your amazingness. See your tenderness. See your ability to love. See your divinity. And we'll conclude today's class with 3 Oms. Let's inhale to prepare. Om. Om. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The light, wisdom, and divinity within me honors and sees the light, wisdom, and divinity within you. Namaste. Thank you. And so you can feel free to join me live every Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern on Google Meet. You can register by clicking the link in my bio on Instagram, BodyWise Psychotherapy, or on Facebook on my page, BodyWise Psychotherapy, or my website, www.bodywise Psychotherapy. Thank you all so much. I'm Susie Potter, and I wish you the best. See you all.